Well, good morning. It's Tuesday morning. Today we read from Mark 9:27 through 31. Not Mark, Matthew, excuse me. And as Jesus passed on from there, two blind men followed him, crying aloud, "Have mercy on us, Son of David." When he entered the house, the blind men came to him, and Jesus said to them, "Do you believe that I am able to do this?" And they said to him, "Yes, Lord." Then he touched their eyes, saying, "According to your faith be it done to you." Their eyes were opened. And Jesus sternly warned them, "See that no one knows about this." But they went away and spread his fame through all that district. The reason I said Mark in the beginning by accident, it's usually in Mark that Jesus tells people, don't spread the news, don't tell people what I've done for you. Which, if you think about it, is kind of weird, because if you were lame and couldn't walk, or if you were blind and suddenly you weren't, you're walking around the community where you couldn't walk before, or you can see where you couldn't see before, everyone's going to notice. And, there weren't surgeries around where you could go and get this handled. These were permanent conditions. And so for suddenly you to be healed, well, how did you get healed? What happened? Who did this? So there's no way Jesus can keep this a secret. But that's what he asks people to do, especially in Mark. And Matthew picks up some of that. But there's no way these blind men are going to keep the fact that they've been healed and they can see any kind of secret. And so, of course, they're going to tell people, and they tell everyone that they meet, that Jesus did this, and his fame spreads. The fame that spreads, though, is he's famous as a healer. He can cure things. He can cure blindness. He can make the lame walk. He can do all these good things for people, which is good, and that's all a part of Jesus' mission, but that's not the real core of it. That's not really what he wants to be known for. He doesn't really want people hanging around to get their illnesses cured. He wants them to hang around and have faith in him for other higher sort of reasons. And so he's a little hesitant to be known as the healing guy. And I think possibly it's simply that he didn't want the crowds pressing in on him, because everybody had a relative who had something wrong with them. And, you don't want all these hundreds of people around you all the time. How could you function? So he asked them to keep it a secret, and they don't, all of which is expected, and I think he knows it. And then he's healed them. He's, according to their faith, be it done for you, is what he says. And it sounds like it kind of depends on their faith. And I think it does. If they'd said, "No, we don't really believe you can do this, but why not give it a whirl?" I don't think they would have been healed. But they had faith in him at some level, and so they're healed. And so we do need to have faith that he will heal our blindnesses. And sometimes those blindnesses take a very long time to be healed, and sometimes they're healed rather quickly. And so in some ways we just don't know until it happens, and we can't know until we ask what he's going to do for us, to us. You just have to hang in there and in some ways live with it, but also keep asking, saying, "Lord, I need this. Please, you can do this." And you may find yourself surprised one day when he heals your blindness. See you tomorrow.